to One Insane. Hey. What's happening today on this Monday?
It's Monday. It should be Margarita Monday,
It should.
but we didn't do that today.
No.
We had a lot going on, as we do.
The Lord has had other plans for us.
Some days we have to do more than we want to do.
And it's not things we want to do.
No, we did
ever.
a little bit. We did a little bit.
Yeah. We're going to hold these mics. Why? Because we're dumb and we don't know how to work things.
We don't technologically we're not advanced.
No, and we're hoping it's just clear for
What
y'all.
is the opposite of advanced?
Unadvanced.
We're remedial in the technology department.
We're a little slow in that department.
Like if we had a video camera, it'd go on our shoulder like this.
Yes, we would.
That's where we're
Open
at.
up, hit the record. Is this thing recording?
I'm even older. I was talking about the video with the VHS.
Oh, y'all, this
And
is
like
episode.
like a
What
boombox.
episode we on? 3?
You know what? Let's not talk about 3. Let's not talk about actual 3.
Okay, we're gonna skip it because that's just trauma.
PTSD.
It was a terrible time, and it literally wore us out for a whole week.
We talked about serious content last week.
We talked for 2 hours.
Not so we thought we recorded, and the camera cut off after 30 minutes because I tried to use a fancy camera.
So it's a fucking
And then I said, "Oh, Brittany, I never started the recording," thinking that I didn't start it. So we started it again, and the camera cut off again at 30 minutes. And then I realized it wasn't my day.
And we had fancier microphones, and those shits were echoey as shit. And I don't know if it's because we took this little puff ball. I don't even know what this shit does. Is it just like
It's for dusting.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not. But we're just trash.
We are trash, and we just deserve the iPhone camera.
We deserve the iPhone,
the $20 mics,
3GS.
If anybody want to sponsor us some fancier mics, like
no, but this is the thing. I could sponsor it.
They would have to set it up.
They're gonna have to walk us through it.
Yeah,
we need the training.
I'm not gonna watch the YouTube tutorial either.
No, I feel like you're not facing me.
Okay, sorry.
Like I don't ever get to see you.
Oh yeah, it's not like we see each other every day.
So this is episode what? Let's just say 3.5, 4, like 4. 3 doesn't exist, but in our memories of sadness.
Who the fuck did this?
I can help you. You're gonna wear blue. Stop.
I got it.
So this doesn't have alcohol.
No, we're sober Monday.
So sober.
We're saving up.
No.
Oh my god! You know what I forgot?
Yeah.
My fucking hat.
You forgot your hat.
My Mardi Gras hat.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna text Candace because the people need to see it. Anyways, this is our drink for tonight, because it's like past my bedtime, if we're being honest. And I'll show you the packets of it. Refreshing. Hey, get your water in.
When y'all look at us, y'all think they're healthy.
Don't talk over me. You know, it has an issue.
I need like a walkie-talkie where it's like it beeps you out. Like you can't talk until the beep.
So these are our 2 flavors up in that water. It's
let me be like the YouTubers.
Ocean water.
Is that it?
Ocean water.
I think that's 2 and worse.
And a lemonade.
Boom. There it is.
By a magic hat.
Got it. So
yeah. Where are we starting?
I don't know.
On this fine Monday afternoon.
Can we just talk about the big girls?
Yes, and we talking about big.
We're talking about
big mama.
Yeah. And let me say, we're not small girls. No one's ever looked at me and said, that girl's dainty. You know, I've never had trouble lifting my suitcase into the overhead bin. Not one time. Okay? I've never had trouble putting down a bag of chips.
I've been a small girl, but
You have.
I've also could lift things.
You've been a bigger girl too.
I have. I've been all the girls.
But let me tell you something.
I got all the girls.
Luckily for me, who's calling me? Candace is calling me. Please tell her, bring the necessary materials. Oh, it's silent.
My Mardi Gras hat in my bedroom.
You just tell her to slide it through the door.
Yes.
Just we're inside the studio.
The door. We're in the studio.
We're in here bumping, beep beep
It's
bumping.
literally on my bed stand.
Yeah,
Okay, love you. Bye. Tell her love you. Like something's gonna happen.
like you don't
She
know.
walks
There's
five-
coons out there, raccoons,
5 seconds
a
down the
rabid
road.
animal. So let's talk about the big girls who don't seem to know that they big.
Big girls in the crop tops, and the belly's just hanging.
I'm tired of it.
I don't know if their mom ever told them, "Hey, you getting a little hefty."
I
My
don't know.
mom didn't either. She gave me Cheetos whenever I wanted
She
in the third
didn't.
grade, and she shouldn't have.
She didn't. Dad told me I was getting hefty.
I was a roly poly.
Yes, but we loved you just the same.
She's just cute.
We
and
no,
fat.
we knew at the time you'd thin out momentarily, and then you started talking too much shit about people, and the Lord said, "Nah, we're gonna show her." But what I'm talking about is the big mamas who date the skinny little boys.
Oh,
They're
those-
always with the string bean.
Yeah.
They ain't never with a big boy.
No.
A big girl is with a little boy to keep them warm at night, and they seem to not know that they have a gut.
I don't know how they don't feel the air.
I don't know how they don't know that they constantly chafe and they say, I might be obese. Because technically I'm obese.
I'm-
Technically I'm obese. I am living in obesity.
I'm extra
But-
large
oh,
obese.
the outfit, thank you, outfit
Thank you.
change. Thank you, assistant.
Oh, look at this
Look at
thing.
that.
I'm ready for Mardi Gras,
Candace,
y'all.
Don't go effing it up.
Oh my
This
god.
whole studio setup we got
She
here.
came over to get her a drink.
You have a lemonade. You have a lemonade and you get your health
Drink your
in.
water.
Drink your water. No, she got
That
a
ain't
soda.
fucking water.
She got a soda.
I hope you get cavity.
She got red dye 40.
Thank you for the hat delivery.
That's just what we needed for this. So yeah, it seems like I hate Walmart. We know I hate Walmart, but sometimes you have to go to Walmart. Walmart does have good snacks. But the girls in there be thinking they look like a snack, but they the whole daggum
They
meal.
a whole honey bunny.
They a whole
extra large.
and they're wearing the leggings that have never seen the gym.
Dude, you can see their thong because those leggings are stretched out so far.
Thank God they're wearing the
ass.
leggings because I don't want to see the thong without the leggings.
I don't even know how the thong gets in between their ass crack.
It might be regular underwear, and then it just kind of
Maybe so.
after time.
It's like a G-string.
The
Is
butt
that what
crack,
they're called?
The butt crack eats it. The butt gets hungry. That might be it. But somebody, and I'm not saying you gotta be hateful, but I'm saying you
Just
need
know
to
your place.
You need to dress for the body you have, not the body you want.
That's right.
Okay, Brittany, we know, is more curvilicious than me.
Love it.
Mom was a curvy girl. I guess growing up, people still talked about how great of a figure she had in high school. I have always been built like SpongeBob.
It's okay.
Like I've been built like I am built like I should be a linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
Or
I'll take you as my tight end.
If people are like moving things, they kind of look at me and say, "That girl could help us move."
Yeah.
She
can lift some heavy
like
shit.
I can when I need to do it. So I know when I dress, I can't wear certain things, or I shouldn't wear certain things. But some of these girls, it's like they grew up without a mirror.
I don't know how they think that looks good.
No. Clothes ain't made for everybody.
No, I can't even stand when a shirt's tight. Like remotely tight. It
Yeah.
ain't doing it.
I don't
For
I
me.
mean, I've had some fashion faux pas, but I don't like the tightness.
The older I get, the more comfortable I want to be.
Oh, absolutely.
And so even thinking about like going on first dates or something, I'll be like, dude, can I wear jeans and a hoodie?
Yeah,
It's gotta be during the winter months because, honey, I ain't showing
sweating.
up.
I'm not going
sweating
outside
in some shorts and
no.
try to get cute.
I don't
Try
do
to act like I don't sweat.
I don't do activities.
I
in the
sweat.
summer.
I'm a sweater.
Yeah, I mean, you used to make fun of me for sweating profusely, and then when you got a little weight to you, guess what? You're glistening as well.
It was, yeah. I had to fix my hat. And there's a freaking train. Love that. Don't you know we're going live?
It's the sound of the background. I don't know what to tell you.
It's ASMR.
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 Yeah. So Yeah, that annoyed me this week. I've seen it multiple.
Just the things you see in Walmart.
Just the things you see in Walmart, and like I said, I'm not a Target girl.
But they have the best snacks.
They do. They have
Best
the best
ice
ice cream.
I think we already said this.
That was on episode 3 that
Oh,
never aired
Jesus.
in
Oh,
society.
Okay, yeah.
They have the best cereal options.
They got the best people watching, but you have to be strapped at all times.
Stay strapped. I wouldn't trust you with a gun.
I am a gun owner.
Just don't bring it out.
No.
Don't. I'm not
No.
sure. You need to go to training on that.
You know, we have no bullets. But the Jehovah Witnesses and stuff that come down the road,
They be knowing.
they don't know that there ain't no bullets up in there. I be waving that thing around like Medea.
Like, honey, I've met the Lord. You about to meet him much quicker. You need to get the F off my porch.
That's what I told him.
Yeah.
I said, you about to meet him.
Yeah. Now, since we all live over here, if a car drives up, I'm ready to pounce. I'm like, y'all don't know I'm over here creeping in my house, watching the neighbor's house, and it's gonna be a bad time.
I just automatically get pissed if someone's like at our gate and you don't belong.
You don't belong.
And I'm like, you motherfuckers, you want to try me today? Today's not the day. I've never been to jail. I've never hit anybody, but I am waiting for the day.
I feel like I've got a lot of built up.
I have
anger.
so much anger, and it's
I'm
bad.
just gonna. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't know the first thing what I would do, but it's gonna happen.
I would be crazy. They would send
But-
me to an insane asylum.
I would want to see.
I want footage of it.
Yeah, I would want to.
So I can assess, so I can be like, that is not what they did in what's that movie? John Wick.
Never seen John Wick.
You know,
Have you watched it?
I've watched like the first 2 ones. Not watch it, but I watched
See,
it.
it's past my bedtime. What time is it? Oh, 9:12. Yeah, it's time to get comfy cozy inside my
Is
house.
there NyQuil in this?
No.
Purple dank? Purple dank.
Purple dank. I
Drank.
think dank is something else.
What's that? Purple syrup. Pour in the syrup is what they call it.
That's like NyQuil, ain't it?
It's like cough syrup
NyQuil,
that
like,
people.
Yeah,
I said
it makes
people.
you sleepy.
They
People-
drink it.
People drink it. I heard you.
They pour in the drink, pour in the syrup, pour in the drink.
The people.
As in the words of Kevin Gates,
Please
pour that
don't-
syrup.
Please don't ever quote that again.
I love Kevin Gates.
I don't know. I'm 36. I don't know who that is.
You know, busted on the beat, hope.
I learned about mustard on the big boat. Bing, bang, bang, boom. I've
Yeah.
just been randomly saying that to
I
Daniel.
know.
I'll get into bed. And
I'll be in the
he's waiting to
shower
go to
doing the
sleep.
little.
He's waiting to go to
two-step.
sleep. Yeah, and I'm like, mustard! He's like, what? I don't know. I'm ready to not be in this town. Not that there's anything wrong with this town, but
If
I'm
y'all
ready
didn't understand the hat, we leave this Saturday for
Yeah.
Universal.
we discussed that, I think.
I know,
before.
but I was just letting y'all know we
We're
leave.
super pumped about that. Maybe
And
we should
I'm so excited.
yeah, maybe we should make like a little vlog of like what it's actually like.
Like what we actually do, because
What we-
I feel like a lot of people think we do a lot more than what we do.
We don't do much. We take a midday nap usually.
Yeah, I like to
Um,
eat food.
Yeah, we're gonna eat some food.
We act like money's not a problem.
Money's not a problem.
Not at that time.
Nah, we got Apple Cash stored,
Mhm.
saved up. What else did we deal with this week? Like, I don't know. I'm not even sure what we worked a little bit.
Yeah, we did. It was a shocker. We got rained on.
Yeah, we got rained on at a wedding.
I was like, "Hey, I need an
Expensive equipment.
umbrella,"
Yeah,
and I was just like, "What are we doing out here?"
I'm not scared of getting rained on. I just don't want my equipment to fry, to be honest. Oh, should we talk about some like weird weddings we had? Not recently. Not recently. Can we talk about that wedding, like our third wedding ever? You
The
remember
fight
that
broke
one?
out.
The fight broke out.
The fight
So,
broke
the
out.
fight. This is the fight.
The
So
main thing y'all need to take away from this story is don't ever call a bitch fat.
that's them big girls, like I said.
If you call them fat during an argument, that you can say some terrible things about this girl.
So
But once you called her fat, all hell broke loose.
I'd
It
met
was
the
fucking
couple.
fat.
Yeah, I'd met the couple. They were a nice couple. They did engagements. We got to the wedding day. The girl had mentioned she had sisters, but nobody was in there like to help her like do her wedding dress up. And I remember Brittany was like helping her like put on her shoes and stuff because we were just like learning. And we get into the reception, and it was clearly like tension in the room. And we're sitting like, this was like our third wedding. We weren't as professional as we are now, right? So I think the
So
groom told us
professional.
like, y'all can have a drink or something. And there was like a saloon type. It had like a mirror and like a bar. And we were sitting at the bar having. There was nothing to photograph. There was literally like 40 people there, right?
Yeah, no one's
And
there.
so the
Actually,
groom hated the bride's sister. The bride hated the groom. And the groom and her started to get into it. And the bride's sister was at the door, and the groom was over here, and we're sitting like this way, right? So we're kind of looking through a mirror. Well, they start yelling at each other.
yeah. There's a mirror we're looking at.
Yeah, we're
So
looking
we
in the
can
mirror,
see.
and we're like, what's going on? And so the groom starts saying pretty terrible things. He's like, "Yeah, why don't you go S some more D's? Y'all can use your knowledge on what that means." Basically calling her promiscuous. And it's like, yeah,
HOE.
go do more things, right? And is yelling.
She's
And
a worker.
no, I don't know if she's a worker. I don't think she got paid for it.
No, she's
And
free.
so he's saying all these things, and we're like sitting, like we're kind of trapped. And then
They're
goes,
right behind us.
So she's like leaving. She's about to leave. She's yelling back, but she's about to leave. And then he says, "Yeah, leave, you fat whore." And at that point, she comes back, arms flailing, fist of fury. They were so, and we're just sitting here like baby photographers,
I'm like,
just trying to get some money. The beer was nice and cold, yes. And we're just like,
is this really what happens?
is this normal weddings? What did we get ourselves into?
This is rowdy.
So that was fun.
Anyways, that night, like 6 people went to jail. Where were we?
Shenandoah.
All of Shenandoah's cops pulled in, and
Yeah.
they were just throwing people on the ground. Like, if you backtalk them, they were not there to mess around.
Yeah,
there was a call because the bride's dad assaulted a female officer because he said she was a fake cop. And I guess he put his hands on her, and so like over the radio, they just got a call that there was assault on I don't know. I'm getting my calf warm. Officer, and I was like, "Rachel, do I go outside and take pictures of this?" And she's like, "No." But I went behind the tree and I videotaped it.
And I was
like, "We are reporting live from wherever the hell we are." There's been Mama went down, and I was just like, "Who's taking this beer home?"
Like, yeah, who is?
Because they had truckfuls of beer,
all the beer,
and I'm just like, "Damn, here's some good beer."
It was a travesty.
It was such a sad night because the bride and groom, like, if you knew the whole backstory, I feel like they were great people.
They were great people. It was a weird circumstance.
Yeah, and just like families just being shitty. You know?
I mean, that's whatever. What's another weird wedding we've had? Like, nothing recent.
I don't know. There's some weird shit. Lindsay, our friend, photographed that one where like the brother and the
she was an older
oh
bride.
Man,
okay,
poor Lindsay.
I fed her to the wolves. I had a wedding already, and it was at a venue that we shoot at pretty frequently. And I called my friend Lindsay and I said, "Hey, they want a photographer. I can't do it. I'm already booked. Do you want the job?" And she's like, "Yeah." So she goes out there, and she sent me pictures from the gallery afterwards. And I guess the bride was an older bride. I'm not saying like 20. I'm saying she was older, like 50 or 60, right? For a bride, that's not typical. And she did a first look with her brother, and like not just pecked him on the mouth, but like
she said they
kissed on the mouth. Like
weird.
I am sorry to this day that Lindsay had to see that, but also I could not have been there because I would die laughing.
Like, what the hell's going on?
I can only be professional to an extent.
Yeah, I know.
And then I'm like, you started the weird shit. Yeah. You did it. I didn't start this weird shit at all.
No.
We had that other wedding, same venue, where the bride, we learned later, the bride had stolen some drugs on the job. The bride was a nurse.
Oh, she's bad shit crazy.
She was out of her mind.
She said she was a model.
Oh yeah, she said she was also a model.
I can guarantee y'all, she wouldn't even be a model for the Brookshire brothers that went out of service. Not even Hart's chicken.
So I am
Maybe some marble ribs.
I am up at the front of the aisle, and the bride enters the room,
singing.
the chapel, and she sings to her groom
She did not sound like Kelly Clarkson.
as she saunters
Slowly.
down the aisle,
Oh.
very slowly, and I am standing at the front, and I am wondering what the hell's going on.
Yeah. It's just weird. It was weird. And I don't even know what happened to that woman. I know she's not a nurse no more because she's stealing them drugs.
Yeah, no.
But
she be
what
stealing the
nurse
drugs.
doesn't steal the drugs?
mean,
Let's be real. I'd steal the
I would
drugs.
probably steal drugs if I had to deal with people like they have to
Shoot.
deal with, honestly.
Yeah, no, cleaning up people's bodily fluid.
Do we want to talk about the weirdest wedding? I know she's going to watch this.
Can you give me a key point?
Mom's friend got us a wedding. I'm going to talk about
Are we going to talk about me being not right?
I'm going to talk about it.
Okay, cool.
So, Brittany and I would describe ourselves religiously. How would you describe yourself? Very Christian light.
Very light.
Very light on the Christianity.
Very light.
Extremely light. And if you're into all, that's fine.
Cool.
You do
Good
your
for
thing.
you. Just don't push it on me because I'll tell you go fuck off.
No, don't push it. Don't be witnessing to Brittany.
I'll wave that.
So years ago, sweet bride, sweet couple. Nothing wrong at all with the couple.
Years. Not
It
years ago.
It was years ago. That was before you were even 21.
Oh, we ain't talking about the recent one where I took an edible.
Oh no.
Anyways,
No.
my mom's best friend goes to church a lot. She
Are we
lived in
talking
the
about
church.
that one?
No, I'm just giving
Don't
them
talk about that one.
I'm just giving them a backstory.
No.
Okay.
Don't you talk about I'm gonna naysay that. Don't do it because
Just,
yeah.
If you have a church wedding, I'm gonna be
So the other one, listen. So we get to the wedding. I met the couple. We did engagements. Nice couple, right? Nice people. Nothing wrong with the couple. They say it's gonna be at a church. The church was in like a warehouse type situation.
Oh, you talking about that?
That was okay. I'm taking it way back. I said years ago. This is also one of our first weddings.
I tried to put that behind me because I was scared.
It's coming back to you now. You're gonna have nightmares.
Whoa!
So we shot this wedding, whatever. So I didn't know they said church. I assumed it was gonna be like maybe Catholic, whatever. It wasn't. It was I would say like I guess it would be Pentecostal. And this wedding was in July.
They said it wasn't.
They said it was Christian. They said it was Christian.
I don't know what kind of Christian they got.
This wedding was in July. As we mentioned, we are sweaters. We sweat a lot. So I was wearing a tank top with a sheer duster. What would you call that?
Yeah.
Like an over shirt thing. Because it was hot, but I was like, I
was wearing a black tank top and a mermaid cover up thing.
Yes, you were. Or Stitch.
It had Little Mermaid.
Yeah, super. This was a long time ago. We didn't have any money.
Hey, rolling in style.
And so immediately I walk into the church in my tank top that was like cutting about right here. It wasn't boob city.
We had some chest out.
But I had a little bit of something showing. And I walk in and I see the ladies with the turtlenecks in July. It's fucking July. They're wearing turtlenecks. And immediately I know I messed up. And there's no way back from it. So it was on a Sunday. So it was kind of
Rachel, are you gonna make this a 30-minute story?
So it was kind of like a ceremony with a wedding. It was a ceremony with a wedding.
Hurry up.
So they walk up, and I'm taking pictures of them walking up, and they kind of like sit up at the front, kind of like a Catholic type thing. And I'm just waiting on them to kiss. I've got enough photos of them sitting. There's only so many photos you can get of this sitting.
You gonna talk about the 5-year-old?
Yeah, you can talk about the 5-year-old.
Okay. So just get a visual of this.
Yeah, just close your eyes.
2 white women in tank tops at this church service, not in church attire. We are witnessing a 5-year-old boy in a baby carrier.
Nothing's wrong with a 5-year-old.
For
it's not
like a newborn. Like I would only bring that shit when the baby can't
like walk. Like
it's like baby.
it was like under a year old,
and he's laying in there.
Yeah, in the middle
like,
of the
tell
aisle.
me how it works, okay? And then they got fucking elk horns from Narnia. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Like, it's from Narnia. It's not from Narnia. It's something in the Bible.
I feel like it's Narnia.
That the horns go off. And so we're all new to this. This is like
what is this?
Put me into a different world.
I thought they were filming a movie.
So then there's a lady in the middle of the aisle crying and spinning in circles.
Got her
hands up, crying, spinning in circles.
Like
it's hot. I mentioned it's July. I'm sweating. I'm like, I gotta go get some air. I hope they don't kiss, but I gotta go out to the little tiny lobby. So we go out there to the little tiny lobby to get some air, and there's a man out there. And I said, do you know when they are going to kiss? And he said, you know, when Jesus fills the room, there's no time. There's no time when the Jesus is in the room. I said, well, I just need to know when they're going to kiss. Like, Jesus can do all his stuff later. I just need to know when they're going to kiss. Well, he said, then he looked at me and he says, you never been to church? I said, oh, son, I've been to church.
He goes, not like this.
But not like this. Then I said,
he goes, yeah, it's different.
It's different. I said, yeah. So we realized we're dealing with a sociopath. So then he says, the lady in the middle of the aisle who's spinning in circles, he said, you know that lady in there? I said, yeah, I saw her. He said, she was dead?
No, doctors pronounced her dead.
He said, doctors pronounced her dead.
At the hospital.
I said, just now? He said, no, at the hospital, they pronounce her dead. We go, we pray, she's alive.
Y'all, if y'all could have saw mine and Rachel's faces, I was like,
and I said, you know, you can make a lot of money doing that, bringing people back from the dead.
What?
And he wasn't getting it.
What the fuck?
He wasn't getting it one bit.
Let's just say, at that reception thing, I went to the bathroom because I had to pee, and at the time I was smaller, like probably like 60 pounds lighter. Rachel thought they had kidnapped me.
Yeah.
Because there was a line to the bathroom, so she started freaking out for a second. And I was like, oh, there was just a line to the bathroom. And she's like, we are out of here on the dot.
Yeah. And the couple's super nice.
We went to Pappas Seafood after that, and I was underage, and Rachel's like, bring us some beers. And thank God our waiter, like, just understood, like, we were not having a good night.
I think he just saw it, so props to him.
We were, like, traumatized, though. Like, it felt like not real. And I was like, am I about to get taken? I've never felt like I was going to be able to get taken, but I feel like they're going to, like, put that stuff on a napkin and put it over me.
Well, everything was in Spanish.
And then they're going to ship me to Mexico.
Everything was in Spanish
I'm going to be like, God damn it.
Ceremony. And I remember, like, in the beginning.
I only know, like, 2 cuss words.
No, in the beginning it was funny. And I leaned over to Brittany and I said, I think they just said they're going to sacrifice the white people. And we laughed because it was like a joke.
At the end, we weren't laughing.
But then at the end, I'm like, this is different. And like I said, it's a culture shock. And you got to understand that. Like, when you hire a photographer, maybe hire in your realm of what you're into. You know what I mean?
If they go to your church.
Yeah, if they go to your church or they're referred by, like, your church, like, that would probably be a good
Don't say
advice.
referred by your church, because our other aunt refers some people.
She does, yeah, but whatever. We're not going to discuss that right now.
Okay.
So yeah, that's been some of the funner weddings. I don't think we've had, like, what else?
What are we talking about?
We're just talking about weird shit weddings.
Yeah,
Brittany will tell me no more weird shit weddings, and, like, I kind of screen for them.
I shut down real quick.
Yeah, she will.
I will bounce.
She will not be part of the day,
and I will not participate. Sure. I will do what I need to do, and that's it.
Okay.
But did y'all know the tall Rockets player's name? I still can't, I can't say it.
Brittany, you're too young.
Alicia Kamala.
No. That's not even close.
It's anyways, yeah, I tried to pronounce that name. Another word I can't pronounce.
You struggle.
Yeah, I know. I just can't.
It's a good thing you're pretty.
I'm mentally, I try.
Can we talk about, like, Love is Blind? Like, we started watching that trash television again, and just seeing.
If you haven't watched Resident Alien, you need to.
Yeah, shout out Resident Alien. That's the best show. It's so funny. But yeah, Love is Blind? Just people trying to get married just because they don't want to be alone.
Oh yeah, that's happening all over
That's
my Facebook right
happening.
now.
Brittany asked me that last night. She goes, "Did that happen to you where everyone was like getting married and you weren't?" And I said, "Brittany, I said my friends have kids that are in high school. I don't even have a dog."
No, it's just like the fact that these people are just getting married to get married. Because we're reaching the age, like, what? I turned 27, so, like, I'm around, normal age, but, like, they're just, I guess they're scared of going in their 30s alone. And they're just like, let me just lock this one down because it's comfortable. And
I,
I just don't get it. Like,
I,
I would never want to get married more than once. So, guess what?
no,
This bitch ain't getting married.
no, I mean you may, but it's not something like
Get married more than once?
no, you may get married. I
Oh.
thought you were saying you weren't going to get married. You may get married. I don't know.
I don't.
It would take a lot.
Yeah, it's not a thing for me. Like, I told Rachel, I was like, oh my God, some of these people, like, that are engaged or getting engaged, like, they've been together for, like, less than a year or a year or 2 years. And I'm like, if someone was like, I'm gonna marry you after, like, a year or 2 years, I would straight up tell them no. Like, you could be the best person, but no. Like,
Yeah,
2 years, like, I don't know you.
I don't think Daniel and I ever even discussed. I don't even think we discussed marriage before he proposed to me, and it
But
was
then,
still a shocker after 10 years.
yeah, it's just weird.
No, I feel like a lot of people, especially girls,
And I love these people that are like pregnant and they're not even together.
yeah,
And they're like, oh, it's an accident. I'm like, girl, it ain't no accident.
yeah, that's been happening too, and
It's
I
a
don't
lot.
get
And
it.
I'm like, you're nasty.
Like he didn't accidentally fall into you.
It
You
just
know?
fell right in the cooter.
No, it didn't. It didn't happen like that. But I think people like they just get married, like you said, for comfort. They get married because they don't want to be alone. They don't get married because they are in love with someone. They get married because they've just been with someone and it's comfortable and it's easy. And I just couldn't imagine like marrying just because of that.
I'm not saying it should be hard, but
No,
I feel like when people get engaged and stuff, like, you should see, like, like, they do love each other.
I feel like you need to go through something difficult before you get
Yeah.
married. You can't
Like,
just
are these
and
people even living together?
no.
It's-
No, and I'm like, y'all need to get in there and get some arguments going
I know.
for sure. I can't say that I've ever went to bed like angry, but Daniel's pissed me off many, and I pissed him off.
Yeah.
But I mean, that is actually marriage. But I don't understand people on the other side of it that say marriage is hard work. I'm like, marriage has always been the easiest thing. My relationship's been the easiest thing in my life.
I mean,
And
we've had some hard shit.
yeah, but like
Yeah, he didn't add on to it.
no, I've never questioned like, oh, if I want to be with him, like that's never even been like, and I've been lucky for that. But I think a lot of girls aren't. I think a lot of girls, let me just say that they come from like a home where they didn't necessarily have love, so they're just looking for anything to cling on to, and that's honestly why they accidentally get pregnant.
Or even like girls that, like, I feel like a lot of girls need to be told they're pretty. And
Yeah,
then there's a few like me that do not need to be told because we know. Bitch, I've always been pretty. Skinny, fat. I don't even care if a motherfucker's like, you the ugliest girl I've seen. I'll be like, good, because I ain't your type.
I ain't your type,
But
that's
you know
fine.
what? My daddy still thinks I'm pretty. Even though his brain's broken,
Yeah,
he's still,
he'll
every
say,
time I
"Woo-woo."
put on makeup, he's like, woo, girl.
Yeah, he
I'm like,
does
thank
help
you,
us out.
Dad.
But not all girls have that. But also,
But
it's
our
like,
mom never told us we were ugly either.
no, I know.
Did,
I
did
wasn't
your
a.
mom?
Oh no, I wasn't a showstopper. I've always been realistic about what I look like. I'm not the ugliest girl in the room, but I'm also not turning heads, and that's fine because you can't have all this
You,
personality and good looks and be smart. Bitch, you dumb.
that's me.
You can't have
Like, you're naming
everything.
me right now.
No, you dumb. Sometimes
Just a little
you
bit.
dumb
Don't
in
call
your
me a
own
dumbass.
way. No, you dumb in your own
This
way.
hair is silver, not blonde. And you
Yeah.
know why I dyed it silver? I got it silver to pick up my silver fox.
Okay, we're gonna check.
We're gonna both have silver.
We're gonna go check the retirement homes
need
for
the
you.
little Riley Green action with some silver.
Don't get me started on Riley Green.
I could do a lot of dirty things to that man. And I haven't been a dirty girl in years.
You want him in the worst way?
I'm a
The worst way.
dude.
He do be looking good, like I said. But I think we discussed Riley Green before. He's just an item right now. I don't know. I'm
the-
not gonna say I know all his music. I know that song, but
No.
I just saw a video and I was like, that's a good looking dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, y'all got any friends that look like him, remotely the same build? Don't worry, I'll get skinny.
Will you?
If there was a hot guy that was like, not hot guy, but like a good, attractive older man that showed interest in me, I would be fucking at the gym 12 hours
No,
a
you
day.
would not.
And I'd be like,
I can't see that out of you no more.
no, because if they showing me attention like this, I'm gonna expect they'll want this.
Yeah,
So I will stay like this.
it all still works.
Yeah, it does.
They don't.
In the dark, it doesn't even matter. Bitch, I got tricks. I ain't got tricks, okay?
No, she ain't been tricking out.
No, I don't
She
even
ain't tricking.
stretch. Like,
Um,
hold on, it's been some time.
yeah, but yeah, I feel
just-
like
Yeah. But that's about it.
I said all you. Yeah, last week was a long conversation, so this week is just kind of catching up.
Like we could get into the vapors, but that's like a long.
That's a long thing. We'll save that for after our trip. We might do a little vloggy thing about how we actually go to Disney and how we go to Universal, because a lot of people ask for advice, and I don't know for the people to give advice because we go so often. Because some people just go once in their life and they splurge, but
But I love it when people ask, because we have multiple people that ask us, and then they don't even do anything we said.
yeah, I mean, what can you do?
I've had
Live and
multiple
learn.
people like over the years. I'm like, dude, do it this way, and you'll get to
Yeah.
go twice.
Yeah, no, they don't. They don't want to do that.
They don't.
They
but
want to go spend a
it's
luxury resort and stay in
Disney
the park.
hotels are just shit.
They're shit. Disney food is shit.
Everything about Disney besides the firework jet.
What?
No, I'm
You
just
like the
kidding.
park? Like, what are you talking about?
I love Epcot.
Yeah, we're Epcot.
Catch
people.
me on Epcotians.
Epcotarians.
Sound
but
like Epcot.
you want Epcot? It's Epcot. Welcome to Epcot.
Hopefully, I find my man there.
I feel like that's a good discussion for this week. We covered a little wedding stuff. We covered the
Yes.
big girls.
But girls need
So
to
if you're a
cover
big
up,
girl,
dude.
love to you.
I
but
love you. I'm not saying like
I'm not saying I'm
you
not
ugly.
a big girl. We know we're big girls.
I'm just saying I don't want to see your muffin top.
If you catch me in a crop top, bullet in my head, because
I'm on
I'm
drugs.
gone. I'm on drugs.
I'm on
meth,
drugs.
because
Drugs.
that's not gonna happen for me. It really, if you capture me in a lot of clothes, put me in the memory care with Dad.
I mean, I don't even wear short shorts no more because these legs ain't it.
I could still wear short shorts.
Yeah,
My legs
you
are kind
can.
of flabby.
You're like,
you're
annoying.
I got weird skinny
you're
legs
just
and
fucking
decently
annoying.
skinny arms.
She's got these
My stomach
tiny,
is just the worst.
She got these tiny ass angles to make your calf look so huge.
Thank
and
you,
me,
Dad.
I'm just like, look at me.
Shout out Philip Lucia for the calves and the ankles. Yeah,
He got some good ankles.
and Brittany's got cankles.
Shut up! I'm always asking Rachel, do I look like that? And it's always someone in front of me. I'm
My
like,
girl, you can
do I
probably do
look
some
like that?
lunges right now. You maybe do a little wall sits. You maybe do a little calf raises.
but did
It
I
won't
do
hurt
that?
anything.
No,
she
I
just
didn't
hurting
do
us by
that.
looking at her. But
It's okay.
we'll keep them legs in the pants.
Legs in the pants.
We'll keep your legs hidden. Keep your cankles away from the society. They're not cankles. They're not cankles.
They're not cankles.
If you have cankles, my apologies to you.
They're not cankles.
They're just not skinny.
Oh, there's some
Look at
sauce.
that.
Look at this wardrobe.
Your milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Look.
Your legs are white.
Dude.
Your legs are almost as white as mine. Let's see.
Oh, God.
Let's do a little white comparison.
I love the white. Damn, is yours darker than
I look like the high school kids that wear the shorts with the tall socks.
Stop, ill.
I guess tall socks. Wait, tall socks are back.
Converse
No show socks. No
or
show socks
whatever?
means you're a millennial.
I hate the Vans shoes that kids wear. Like
That's
the
what
flat
I'm saying. They
ass
would
shoes.
wear those with the socks. The high
Those
socks.
yours look like Hey Dudes, but like I hate the flat.
Mine are Hey Dudes.
Okay, I'm like I hate the flat ass shit.
Oh, I got a pair of On Clouds today.
Nice.
I'm hip. Me and Dana are gonna match because he likes to match with me because he's the love of my life.
I ain't
And
got
we're
no
those
one
people.
match with me.
I can't wait till we're older and get like matching tropical shirts and like big hats and we just wear weird stuff.
But like, at what age do y'all start doing that? Because like
we're older. I mean, we're older. We're definitely getting there. Like we get matching
Are we
shirts.
are we
more
gonna
often.
get matching shirt for his 40th?
I'm ready to ball out for the 40th.
Dude, 40th is gonna be crazy.
I know.
I'ma
I
feel
just
like
can't
I'm
believe
turning
it.
40.
I do feel like I'm turning 40. No, I can't believe it. I remember my parents turning 40, like vividly. And I remember them being so old. And dad got mom that emerald necklace with the diamond, and it has like a gold chain. It broke, I think, and then it had a ring to go with it. You remember that ring? It has a big emerald, and then
I don't even know what color
and the reason
emerald is.
oh
Is
the
it
reason
green?
yeah, it's mine and Anthony's. But the reason is it didn't have garnet because Candace wasn't even born yet.
Good
So
times.
then
Good
he bought her
times.
the other ring. She said she wanted anniversary bands with our gemstones in it, and he bought her this ring that looks like a boy's ring. And it had like big, it had the order of like what we were born at. Or no, he did like emerald, diamond, emerald, garnet. And mom was like, "That's not what I told you."
And you
But
know, in his head, he was just like
you know, he
trying.
was trying his best, and mom was like, "You messed up."
Yeah, it's not what she wanted,
But that's
Philip.
where I am too. I'm like that too sometimes.
You should not fake it. If your guy gets you something that you don't like, you need to tell him so he doesn't fucking do it again.
That's all things.
And it's not you being a brat either.
I mean, to a point, you have to tell him delicately, like, "Hey, babe, like, I really, you know, like, I really think this was what I wanted a little better." Like, I don't know. I know Daniel one
So-
time bought me like a wallet. He bought me like I think it was called a Pochette. It was like a Louis Vuitton. It was,
Okay.
yeah, it was expensive. But I just told him, I was like, "I'm not gonna carry this. It's not cheap. Like, I have handbags, but I don't carry them anymore." And I was like, "Can we just return it because I don't want to waste money for something that's not gonna get used." And
Understood.
he's been the same way. Like, I'll buy him a shirt, and he's like, "This doesn't fit me right." I'm like,
Yeah, but I'm
"Whatever."
saying, you know how many women go like their whole life and not getting good gifts?
And they're unhappily married
Yeah.
because they never tell people you're messing up. They're afraid to hurt their spouse's feelings, and vice versa. Guys are afraid to say, "Oh, I don't care for that, or I don't like that." And it doesn't mean that you got to be hateful about it, but you have to be honest with your spouse about what you like and what you don't like, or else you're just sitting there and you're guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But all right, I think that's a good episode.
Yeah.
What did we say? We said episode like
4.
3.5. 4? We're gonna
3.5.
call this.
Where's my freaking clicker?
What are we calling this? We gotta cheers our drink.
We're gonna do 3.5.
We're gonna say this is episode 3.5.
Next episode's 4.
Next time you'll see us, it'll be after our trip, and we'll be happy but sad.
I'll be so happy. I feel like I need it.
Yeah, people don't understand that, but
God damn,
All
it's
right.
a rough week. We got 4 more days.
we'll drink to that. Episode 3.5.
Cheers.
We'll see y'all next time.
Peace out, H-Town.
Bye,
Time to
guys.
go to bed.
Yep.
Is this shit not working again?